Hey guys, continuing our complementary coordination patterns with double levers. Today I'm going to add in a new combination. I call it backhand wheels. So let me tell you a little bit about what I mean when I say wheel. In the tradition of the Filipino martial arts, many of the systems will call a circling motion like this Redondo, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the Spanish word for circle. And you have redondos on just about every angle that you can do. There are vertical redondos, both upward and downward, and they're same thing over here on this side. There are redondos all over the place. They're very useful motions. I try, not out of any problem with terminology from another language, but I try to use English terminology with my students as much as possible. So I call them wheels, just to simplify things. So this is backhand wheels, and it looks like this. And I'm going to show you how that fits into 1 BPH patterns. This motion is often used when you're snaking, as you're fighting, when you're outside of range and you're trying to find an opening to move in on your opponent. You'll see this motion used a lot. In this case, I'm actually using it as a striking pattern to fit in with cob-cob and the other 1 BPH patterns. So let's look at how we can get into backhand wheels. So we're doing cob-cob. To flow into backhand wheels, I'm going to slice one of my chops through. I slice it through, which sets me up to come back with a backhand. As my backhand is hitting the contested plane right there, I'm lifting this one up to come over, and this one, and this one. And so once you get going, you're lifting each lever in turn. As you get better with this, you actually use your head as a counterweight to help you go faster. When I'm going more slowly, I don't really need that. But the faster I go, using my head, first of all, it actually helps pull my head out of the line of fire of my levers, which is obviously to your advantage. But it also adds a considerable power to your motions. If you try this on a pel, I think you'll see, as in this pel, I'm executing cob-cob. It works nicely in and out of cob-cob and continues the 1 BPH pattern. So again, we're making cob-cob, slice through, backhand, 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 backhand. As you get going faster, you can use your head and your legs to assist. To get out of it, I'm going to slice my backhand through while I hesitate with the other one. It's probably best cognitively to think first about hesitating with one lever, because this pattern gets so intermeshed that it's hard to tease it apart. So if I pause one of my levers out here to the side as I'm taking the other one through, then I can bring it back and double tap with a chop, and I'm into cob-cob. So I'm into backhand wheels. I pause this one and go back into cob-cob. So I hope you're able to rewind that and watch it as many times as you need to understand it. Backhand wheels can be a little tricky. You need to lift each hand enough that you're not hitting yourself in the head. You obviously don't want to club yourself in the head. That sort of defies the whole idea of staying out of your own way. So this is essentially, for those of you who use the Inosanto numbering system, this is essentially a number 2 Redondo, and this is a number 1 Redondo, right? And you're just meshing them with each other. It's a beautiful pattern, and it actually gets pretty easy once you get used to it, but at first it can be a little confusing. You will get in your own way, and that's part of what coordination patterns are all about, teaching you how to stay out of your own way. Good luck. Let me know how your training's going.